gentlemen, to Reality Wrestling 134. As always, you'll find the link below in the description to go and check it out yourself. This Reality Wrestling episode wasn't a bad one. We actually got information about most of the wrestlers. We got a lot of promos, and we got a little bit of information from the last two episodes of Reality Wrestling 132 and 133. In 132, I believe, yes, in 132, we saw, what is her name? Jada Keys attack Kylie Rey. What is it? Kylie Rey, I'm sorry. I'm still getting the names down. Kylie Rey is the current Diamonds champ. And we didn't get any follow-up to Jada Keys. Last week we got Kylie Rey. Now we got Jada Keys. And I gotta say this. Her promo segment was okay. But the thing I liked the most was that she was wearing glasses. She wasn't going without any glasses. She actually was wearing them. Now, if they're fake or if they're real, I personally don't care. It's just good to see that women wearing glasses is shown. You know why? Because when it comes to WWE, they don't want to show that there's any imperfection in their women. Women have to look perfect. They got to be a wet boy's dream. That you want them, you need them, that you're willing to eat food off of their stomachs. That's how much they want you to see how perfect they are, that you can do anything. In this respect, I actually feel very good to see that a woman have an imperfection. We don't always get that in wrestling. And her promo segment was good. Another promo segment was what is his name? Jason, with the apostrophe over the A. Jason did a pretty good segment, and I felt he didn't talk too badly. Also, Tempo did a good segment before his match. What was his name? Terrell Tempo. Raise the tempo, or up the tempo. That's what he was talking about pretty much. He's also a newcomer to Reality Wrestling. We got a lot of newcomers coming in and debuts. So, let's see. Dalton, sorry, is trying to get these new people sorted out. It's still kind of hard. Since I've never seen this product before, it is going to take me some time to get these names down. So I hope you understand. But a newcomer, Dalton, this was his debut, he went up against Tempo. Now, Tempo seemed to have known him before in a previous promotion. And he didn't look too bad, but he wasn't as refined as Tempo. So, he got his butt handed to him. He did. Now, here's another newcomer match. And this is The Pride versus a guy named Spade. Now, Spade looked even better than Tempo. And I felt that Spade, even though we didn't hear a promo segment, it's a possibility he could be a good talker. I'm not sure. Now, the match was good, but there was one problem for me personally. Spade did an okay job. The guy who's called Kid Ransom didn't do too bad in knocking out Tempo and doing a DQ of that, and then showing that he wants to be grown up to his mother who was at ringside. Now, we don't normally see relatives at ringside, supposedly, on most promotions that are involved in the storyline. So it was a little bit different. So Spade did alright. Kid Ransom did alright. But when it came to the Pride, I just didn't feel like he was very interesting. There's something about him I don't really feel like is very compelling. Maybe it's because I haven't heard him talk. Maybe it's because his ring work wasn't very good, because they were supposed to do like a 3D type of thing, a power driver into a neck breaker, and the Pride missed that one by a mile. It was sloppy, and I think that might be the reason why I got turned off a little bit. But maybe when we get a promo segment out of him and an interview, maybe I'll get something more. Let's see. A Legion segment came out. Now, I've seen the Legion a couple of times before, and you got 3 people who are in the Legion. I still don't know the names completely. But the segment wasn't that bad. The red eyes are a nice touch. Look at, basically, Jeff Hardy. He's doing the clear eye thing, which actually gives him more character. The Legion is doing this. It's something that the WWE doesn't really do much anymore, except when they had Rey Mysterio, when he did it. But it's okay. I did enjoy the Legion match. And there is a lot of promo segments, more than the actual matches. JJ Blake, I believe, should have been the most important type of promo and interview. Well, he should have an interview, but he got a promo. Because he was making fun of the champion, who is, Gino. And I did get an image of that. But I gotta be honest here. JJ Blake is a very good talker. It looks like he's been there longer. But when it came to Gino, Gino didn't really sound that interesting. The guys from La Familia talked better than basically Gino did. I just didn't really get much from him. Maybe it's because I haven't seen enough of his promos. Maybe he was off. But Gino just didn't seem interesting to me at all. Now, there's supposed to be a triple threat next week, so I will be watching for that when it's Gino, JJ Blake, and someone else. I don't know who it is, but I will find out next week. The match of, the final match of the night. I think there was only about 3 matches there. I could be wrong, but it looked like it was about 3 matches. And it was, and this is a problem I have with reality of wrestling. I understand they have budget constraints, but they really need to do animation for all these people who are coming into ring. I'm sorry, announcing the names and not being able to pronounce them is an issue. Because when it comes to, La Mascota, or the other guy's name, which I can barely pronounce it, is Cristiano, but something. The problem I'm having here is that they're not doing enough production to make sure that people have animation. It doesn't matter if the jobbers are there. You need animations for the jobbers, for the primetime players, not the WWE primetime players, but the ones who are in the main title scene, the one who's in the tag title scene, the one who's in the television title scene, and the Diamonds title scene. You need to make sure they have animations for their names, because not everybody can pronounce them, and hearing them once or twice is not enough. Now, this was supposed to be a Lucha Xtreme match, which is a Falls Count Anywhere match. No DQ. Was it good? It wasn't bad. I do feel like, La Mascota, or whatever, El Mascota. I couldn't really remember his name because I didn't see the entire spelling of it, so I can sound it out. I'm dyslexic. I need to be able to sound out the name. If I could see it, I can learn how to sound it out. And in this case, there was nothing there. So the mask guy basically did a decent job. He seemed a little chubby, though. That could be that he's an older talent from Lucha Libre, maybe from AAA, because he's trying to get into the WWE. Maybe he's going through reality of wrestling, because it's obvious that the WWE and reality of wrestling, they do work with each other. So that's the reason why, again, I will say Amber Moon for the win. I haven't seen that much of her because they haven't shown her much on NXT, but I will be watching for her because I do still watch NXT. It is several days, almost a week afterward, because it's a lot to do, going to the doctor, trying to get this stuff done. But I do watch NXT when I can. And I have not seen her yet, but I'm looking for her and I want to see. But was the match good? It was good. And La Mascota won. And I gotta say this. I am still interested in watching reality wrestling, but they really need to work on their animations. I understand the camera work can't always be perfect. And actually, the camera work was actually pretty good this time around. But the animations, a critique you can't really hide. If they do not work on their camera work, if they can't work on the camera work, they need to work on the animations for the talent that's going to the ring. If you don't know who the people are or even know how to pronounce the name, you're going to have a problem. But this is just my point of view. You guys tell me below, and I hope you enjoy Zane's view. Please give me a comment below. I will be getting my TNA review as soon as possible. Have a good day. Have a good night.